Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be ForJumy versus Stephano here on Goldenaura from Homestory Cup. I didn't realize that Stephano played in that, and I was like, oh, haven't cast Stephano in a while, so let's see how he's doing. Bottom right, it's going to be Stephano, our French Zerg player. And in the top left, it is ForJumy, the German Protoss player from Little Fairy, the clan. Alright, so a PVZ. Not super high on the rankings, these two players, but I think that will make a good game. Stephano was a monster back in the day, but I think he's focusing on his studies for the last couple of years, so he's kind of fallen off, but man, he was so good back in like the Heart of the Swarm days and into Legacy of the Void, extractor tricking to get 15 out of 14 supply. This was a 14 hatch from Stephano to counter the blocking probe. Let's see, I think he's studying to be a doctor. Let's see if Wikipedia knows. But yeah, this is probe being annoying. Extractor pool coming in here at about, yeah, that was like an 18 or a 16 supply. On the Protoss side of things, nothing crazy, right? Gate, expand, second pylon, second gas, fully saturating the first assimilator. We know what the Protoss is up to. Nothing crazy here from ForJumy. All right, Stephano, what does your biography say about you right now? Biography. When he was 10 years old, he bought Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne. What a great game. What a great game. Oh, he was actually really active in Wings of Liberty, too. I'm just trying to keep all this straight. His biography is crazy long. Yeah, Stephano's a legend, man. I'm really happy that he participated in Homestory Cup, even if he didn't do very well. I'm just glad that he's here. Really, so nothing crazy going on here. Oh my gosh, he has like one of the longest freaking biographies I've seen from a player. I don't know that it says what he's doing, but last I checked, last I heard, if I remember properly, I think it said that he was studying medicine, like he wants to be a doctor, so that's going to be a lot of school. I don't think he's ever going to come back to StarCraft 2 full-time if he's pursuing a career in medicine, but hey, you never know. Maybe it won't work out, and then he'll come back to StarCraft, eh? So, one adept here scouting from ForJumy, our German Protoss player. I don't know as much about him as I know about Stephano, but his build order is solid. And if he was invited to Homestory Cup, he is a solid German Protoss player. Not as good as Showtime, but solid nonetheless. Second adept here, just working on the HP on this third hatch. Zap, 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 zap. Ooh, blocking. But you can't block the shade. And we can't kill queens with two adepts either, right? So an oracle on the way. Everything is very standard here from ForJumy. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my, no! Oh, he did. He got away. Oh, and then got sniped by Lings. And one kill here for an adept. Fairly good performance. And nope, not the rocks, the oracle. The oracle name submitted by Nick D. Baker is PP Poo Poo. Backstory being, if you laughed, then you are 12. All right, fair enough. Entirely fair. That's fantastic. All right, well, what's the play here? Third Nexus coming up from ForJumy. Wow, that is pretty early. Well, not pretty early. Yeah, this is 4 minutes. I've been rambling about Stephano. My timing is off here. Yeah, 2 adepts. Shield battery can hold off this many Lings. That is certainly the case. Run! Run, little Lings. I know you are speedy. And 2 oracles and a 3rd oracle on the way. If he makes any more, then we'll keep an eye on it. But 3 oracles is fairly standard here in PVZ in 2024. Holy smoke, 2024, you guys. It's just, I think 2023 still sounds pretty futuristic to me. So the fact that we're in 2024 now, it's just like, this is going to get worse, isn't it? As I get older, I'm going to be like, 2043? I'm an old man. What are these years? Why do they keep going up? It's like, yeah, well, you're old. You're out of touch, old man. Hope I'm still casting StarCraft in 2043, though. I imagine I will. How old will I be then? I don't know. 41 now. Definitely old guy. Are there any banelings or anything to deal with this? Oh, it's lings and queens, man. It's all you need. It's all you need forever is lings and queens, right? As the Protoss players say. Stupid Zerg. All they need are lings and queens for everything. It's like, oh. But eventually, things like Colossus start showing up, and then you're in a bad way. Yeah, just the 3 Oracle. Charge coming in. Templar Archives on the way. Stephano needs a 4th base? Okay, I was going to say. Ooh, great. I love this stasis trap position. Stasis ward position. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The delay is so good. And it blocks another drone from throwing a hatch up right there. That's killer. That's so good. Now you have to expand down here. Maybe the Oracles can swing in. Getting a couple drones is nice. But seriously, the Oracles can maybe deny the attempt to expand down here. Use more drones. Ah, wasted. Ooh, one of the Oracles died, but wasted an attack on a Spore there. That's not ideal. All right, ForJumy, let's go. We got this thing. All right, so you just waited for the stasis to wear off and then threw the 4th down here. But that's a late 4th, man. This is a 3-basing ForJumy. He's got 64 workers. He's getting Archons. He's getting Charge. He's getting a Robo. I mean, this is not looking good for Stephano. Again, I like you, man. Oh, there's some roaches out for him. We saw that roach warren. The Oracles are like, so we're not going to try to kill you, but we're going to keep an eye on you. If you're down for that. Throws a Revelation on these lings so they can't go anywhere without getting spotted. Overseer comes in and sees, okay. Oh, is he going to spot the Warp Prism? I think he's going to be too far away to see the... He is. He's too far away to see the Warp Prism, but he saw the Robo working. So he's like, maybe a bunch of Charge Lots warping in here. A little bit of Archon support. Could be pretty strong against Roches. Alright, so what is this game going to be all about here? Definitely Warp Prism. Definitely Charge. This could, I mean, like a 7-minute Charge Lot attack seems weird to me. I really don't like it, but there are no Archons in that thing. There's nothing in the Warp Prism. This has gotta be, I'm going to swing into your main base and warp in like 8 Charge Lots and have you deal with that. It has to be what's going on here. Or just setting up over here, I guess. Sure, why not? Revelation tossed down to Oracles again, doing a great job scouting here from ForJumy. And he warps in 2 Zealots. He's got more money for than that. He's got supply, too. There we go. Maybe waiting on a cooldown on that warp gate. Dude, 4th base from ForJumy, defended by High Templar. No storm? Which I'm confused by. He's getting a fleet beacon here at 8 minutes. All right. This is ForJumy. He's like, well, I made a bunch of High Templar, but I guess I don't really want to... I mean, turn them into Archons. If you're not going to give them Storm, they're worthless. Otherwise, they've got that basic attack that totally sucks, but that's about it. Dude, this is weird. This is, you know, I kind of expected some sloppiness here because, again, this is not Showtime versus Raynor here, you know? Lurker Den, Hive, Hydras being added in for Stephano. And Hydra is just kind of waiting for the... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. All right. Warp Prism down. Zealots killed a Hydra. And that's it. Zealots get into this 4th base. Kill maybe a drone. I don't actually see any drone blood splatter there, so no. So Stephano defending really well. He's also getting a 5th base down here to the south. Creep spread's okay. He's always been pretty good at creep spread. This is not incredible creep spread, but whatever. So Roach Hydra. You know what? If there's not any Storm, Roach Hydra kind of kicks butt here. It really does. And I think there might be enough Hydras to deal with any carriers that pop out here. Like 2 carriers? Sure. Hydras can handle that, no problem. It's when the carrier count gets super high that it gets really scary, right? So, yeah, but maybe you want to fight with your whole army, though. And maybe, you know, maybe wait for your Lurkers to morph in. ForJumy doing the very good Protoss thing, sending Charge Lots around just to see what harassment can be done. Oh, finally Storm's on the way from ForJumy. All right. So these High Templar are going to have full energy. Stasis on the lurks. Oh, that's so good. That is so good to catch stasis on those lurkers, man. Oh, that's half of his lurker army. There were only 4 of them, and 2 of them get boinked. Oh, this group gets all stasis too. Stephano not being as careful with stasis as he needs to here, but hang on. Oh, these lurkers are dead. There's nobody even to help. See you later, guys. Well, carrier's out. Immediately, Stephano fires up 22 lings and says, all right, I'm maxed out. ForJumy's at 162 supply. Let's see. 6th base coming up from Stephano on the right side. They call him Stano. Yep, that group. Yeah, stasis has been a death sentence today. Yeah, I might want to throw up some spines down here at the 6 o'clock base because these zealots are rambunctious. Okay, I don't know what they were trying to do there, actually. Move commanding, I would guess. New War Prism up over this way, but the Hydras are like, oh, yeah? How about no? It's on like a watchtower. The only, nope, 2 on the map here, both being held by ForJumy at the moment, and expanding bottom left side here. ForJumy. Fire on the way. Another what the heck? Did he lose his Roach Warren or something? Stephano has a Roach Warren. And he's building another Roach Warren. I guess maybe for A-moving zealots to get caught on. Oh gosh. Shield battery overcharge. Carrier down, but these Hydras are going to pay for that with all of their lives. Okay, 1 carrier died. That counts for something. Hydra, Lurker in here. Storm. Beautiful hybrid Sky Toss Storm stuff here. And yo, not a good engagement for Stephano there at all. He's got to pull back. He's got to pull back. He's making more lings. He's making more Hydras, more Zealots cruising on, this time to the right side of the map. Like I said, I figured this game was going to be interesting and pretty close, considering neither of these players are like, you know, top 10 Aligulac or anything, but there's only 10 people in the whole world that are top 10 Aligulac. Aligulac's actually been down for me the last couple times I've tried to look at it. Man, charge loss versus Hydras are pretty good. This is not looking great for Stephano here. This is a really nice hybrid carrier army. But, hang on, the Mass Hydra stuff here with +3 attack. Is this gonna work? The Archons aren't gonna be the answer to these Hydras. The Immortals and Stalkers aren't the answer to these Hydras. Oh, and the carriers are slow, too. That's a carrier pickoff as it tries to retreat. Stephano trying to swing back into the lead here. Interceptors. Oh, Aligulac is back. Hooray. So it's going Cyril, Clem, Max Pax, Hero, Maru, Dark, Beyond, Rainer, Solar, Cure. That's about right. I don't have any real complaints about the top 10, at least who's in there. Dude, this hatch is going to die. This hatch is getting scouted and probably going to die. War Prism! No, hanging out in the no-fly zone. Charge Lots is an answer to these Hydras. Not bad, actually. This is why Hydraling Bane is kind of how you do this thing, but whatevs. Gas is looking bad for ForJumy. The Zealots are the only saving grace here against all these Hydras. And they are. They're saving it. Honestly, though, some Banelings would be hot. Stephano does not have a ton of gas for Banelings. In fact, he doesn't have a Baneling nest, so that's going to be an issue. This guy has more Zealots, huh? He killed a Queen. Nice. Creep spread's been pretty anemic, honestly, from Stephano here. It just helps to see those Zealots coming if you've got that creep. And this base from ForJumy is so good. Oh my gosh, Stephano doesn't know about this. I thought he got close enough to get it, to spot it, but he didn't. And he is now. Definitely, he's like, oh, there's a base down here. Let's deal with these Zealots. Army value 122 to 83 in favor of Stephano. I think Stephano can hold this. This attack is not really going to be enough to get anywhere. But the good news for ForJumy is nice preemptive. Yeah, it's a great dodge on that storm. Interceptor's getting absolutely sniped by these +3 Hydras. Just getting smooshed. And I love these, like, using hiders like they're zealots. Oh, denies air weapons level 3. I don't know that that was really helping, but sure. That's a good upgrade to get rid of. I mean, all these hiders are probably going to die, but a couple Archons and like an Immortal went down there, and no, they made it out. Dude, this is... ForJumy keeps sending the Zealot. Stephano forces a hang on. I don't... Okay, so that was a recall to this Nexus. He's just dodging storms. That's the only threat right now. There's a storm, but that Nexus is dead. I think Stephano might have just shut the door on this thing. With that Nexus being down. Not enough storm in the army here from ForJumy. And yeah, Stephano's just like, I believe in Hydralisk supremacy. Look at his army right now. It's 49 Hydras, 2 Lurkers, and like a Ling. A Ling. He's finally firing up some Baneling. Oh, just kidding. Those are Lurker egg sounds. They're the same sound, right? I was like, oh, he's making Baneling. No, those are not Banelings. Those are Lurker eggs. Yeah, this is a nice concave. Huh. So you know what? Stephano being away from the game for a while doesn't seem to really... It's not hurting him that badly. He's still doing all right here in his EVP. And Protoss fans, if you're like, oh, when am I going to see a Protoss win on the channel? I did post one in the last week or so. So just, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but, you know, if you haven't seen a Protoss win on the channel in a while, go check, go watch my stuff from the last week, okay? Trying to avoid spoilers here. Yeah, man, Hydra Lurker. Just pure Hydra Lurker here. Seismic Spines is researched. Adaptive Talons is here. There's not enough. Are there enough interceptors? Interceptors are kind of swarmy. They are taking some Hydras out. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. ForJumy holding on. Maybe force a cancel on this hatch or just straight up kill it. Oh, quit getting distracted by an extractor. You gotta take down that hatchery. This might force Stephano into... He's got a Spire. Into making some Corruptors here. He has no upgrades for Corruptors, though. He doesn't have any attack or armor upgrades for Flyers. This game is wonky. I like it. I like wonky StarCraft. It makes me pleased. Makes me happy. Hit that like button, by the way. Subscribe. I'm here like 5 times a week with StarCraft 2 content. Been doing this since 2015. Look at this. Remember what did I say something about critical number of carriers today? I feel like I should have if I didn't. And there are 8 carriers. Somewhere around 8 to 9 is where the number just gets so big as that hatch gets sniped that Hydras can't actually handle it. Just transfusing Hydras. Interceptor count plummeting. There's only 20 interceptors remaining, but it recalls half the army out. Try to deal with this. Get some nice storms off. Saves the Nexus. Clutch plays by ForJumy here. I may have been a little bit preemptive with my calling of Stephano winning this game, but hold on. Oh, splitting your army was maybe not the right idea here as 3 carriers get sniped. Interceptor count 18 at the moment. Ooh, I don't know about this position from Stephano. He's trying to fight against shield batteries and cannons and carriers and Archons and Storm. No, that's not going to work for you. Stephano's army gets wiped. There are only 5 carriers remaining, so Mass Hydra is going to be able to do this. I love... Ooh, Hydra's using their melee attack animation on those probes. One of my favorite things. Roaches and Hydras have melee attack animations and ranged attack animations, which are different. Which you probably knew. You've been watching StarCraft for as long as I have. Which is the whole time. I bought StarCraft 2 the day it came out. Good times. Hopped on ladder. I was like, I know how to play Brood War. I can do this ladder thing. And then I could not do this ladder thing. Got my butt kicked. And I said, maybe I should learn some build orders in StarCraft 2 before... But then, like, again, it was the day it came out. So how was I supposed to find any build orders, you know? Eventually, though, Team Liquid had some stuff and some suggestions, and I did much, much better. So, yeah, this game's been super scraptastic, y'all. This has been 2 hatches down, a nexus down, 23 probes have died, 27 drones have died. And it's just been a balancing act between how many carriers are there, can I just use Pure Hydra against this, and then how much Storm there is to counter the Pure Hydra against the carrier count that's not super high. Stephano hasn't really been able to expand for a while, but and ForJumy having this has been really fantastic for him. These Lings have Adrenal or anything. These Lings upgrades are +1 attack, +3 armor, no Adrenal, but I don't know. I always like getting Adrenal. Oh, hang on. Attack up the left side and attack on the right side simultaneously here. Zerg up the left, Protoss on the right. Shield battery sniped. Good, good. And forcing a recall. Okay, good. Fair enough. That works. That stops the attack over here. More spines coming up. Stephano maybe gonna expand here again, or up here would be okay, I think. It's a little bit far away, and therefore will be hard to deal with. You know what would be amazing is some Vipers. A little bit of abduct on these carriers, or abduct on like a High Templar would be sick. Ooh, carrier down. Yeah, but that's it. More Zealots, man. Zealots are so effective. They are so good. But yeah, as I do like to say this a lot, the player that uses spellcasters will defeat the player that doesn't use spellcasters about 80% of the time, if not higher than that. And this is a game where Stephano's not using Vipers, he's not using Infestors. He's just trying to go pure Hydra Lurker Ling against a Protoss who has Storm. He has been spellcasting like a Protoss player who knows how to use Storm. I mean, what Protoss player have you ever seen that doesn't use Storm, right? Come on. In fairness, I think it's a little bit easier to use than Infestors or Vipers, but that just might be my Zerg bias showing. Either way. Yeah, man, I think Stephano's in trouble. Hey, Protoss fans, if you haven't seen a Protoss win in a while, maybe this is the game. I really feel like Stephano was in a good position, and he just hasn't expanded in a while. And I think that's hurting him. He's trying to take... Oh my gosh, this Zealot, though. 5 kills. Drone count, 47 for Stephano. Not good. Lurker tries to burrow in, dies immediately. Hydras try to come in, stormed immediately. I don't... this is a real... Have I said this game is scrappy? This is really scrappy, but I think ForJumy might just have a stranglehold on this. He's not even maxed out, man, but Stephano's struggling so hard. Trying to dodge storms with these Hydras. Doing a pretty good job of it, all things considered. ForJumy's retaking the bottom left, which is very funny. Dude, these Zealots getting into this mineral line. This long-distance mineral line situation is so tough to defend. Très difficile. And that's it! GG! Stephano just taps. And Jumy gets the win. There are 28 Hydras left, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know. So let's see. 28 Hydralisks and a Lurker versus 11 carriers. 6 High Templar, 2 Archons, 3 Zealots. It's the High Templar, man. How much energy did the High Templar have? More than 0, probably. Yeah. Stephano's just like, well, did he spot that? I don't know. Yeah, I just had a really hard time getting his 6th base up, pretty much. And there's the GG. Oh, I wanted to... All I wanted... Okay, we just have to see how much energy the High Templar had. So actually not enough energy for a storm on that guy. Must find an angle where they are actually visible. Oh, son of a gun. Right here. Perfection. So what do they got? Storm. They all have 83 energy? No, that was a glitch. Okay. So 71. Wait. They all cast storms? Okay, so actually, I think they're out. 52, 52, 52, 52. They don't have any storms available. But I also think that the carrier group is just at a number where hydras can't handle it. And Stephano was like, I don't want to make corruptors against these archons. That sounds like a bad idea. If Stephano knew those High Templar didn't have any storm, I really almost feel like that was a bluff by ForJumy. He's like, here I come with my carriers and my High Templar. You're going to die. And Stephano was like, I am going to die. Yeah, ForJumy's got better income than Stephano right now. And yeah, Stephano just got totally bluffed. Totes bluffed, man. Well, it happens. Happens to the best of us, especially if we're focusing on a career in medicine rather than StarCraft 24 hours a day, yeah? Yeah. But yeah, 142 Zealot side, I think they paid for themselves. I would argue they did a good job paying for themselves today. They killed, 49 drones died. They almost got, they got 2 hatches. 28 lurkers went down too. Brutality. All right, well, that was fun. Hey, we got another Protoss win in a week. What is this? Protoss week? You guys, you're so happy. You deserve it, though. Maybe Protoss will win a Premier Tournament in 2024. Maybe this is a good omen. That could be it. Anyway, that is going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw and what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch. All at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.